these are several of the things that I'm going to be using for this DIY. I don't have everything here yet because I'm still waiting for some stuff to get to me that I'm going to add into this flower arrangement. So for now, I'll just show these, and then as I progress with the DIY, I will show you guys what else I used. So for now, I'm going to use a glue gun, some hot glue sticks. These are from the Dollar Tree. E6000 glue, scissors. I'm going to use this floral foam. I feel like this should be enough. I guess we'll see. And then I got this floral moss also from the Dollar Tree. Pretty much everything I got from the Dollar Tree. If it's not, I will let you know. I bought several bouquets of flowers. I got some white and like hot pink, and then these, they're like coral with a little bit of yellow, and then just this leaf bouquet, or greenery it's called. And then also I have this leftover from my wedding. It's just some coral tulle that I also use on another DIY. I used it. And then also these 2 pots from the Dollar Tree, some foam brushes, and paint, which is actually paint and primer, and I bought this at Lowe's for $5, and it's just leftover that I have from a different project. So I'm gonna use this to paint the pots because I don't like this color. It's like a purple gray smoke, I don't know. So I want to paint these. So that's the very first step that I'm gonna take, is to paint these. I'm not gonna paint up here because I am actually going to glue these together like that, just to make like a pillar. So I'm not gonna paint in there, but I'm gonna make sure that I paint on the edges right here. And it's matte, it's not glossy, so I'm thinking that the paint will stick well to this, and it's fast drying, so hopefully I don't have to wait too long. And if it looks chalky, I actually am looking for that look. I want it to look kind of like clay, not so shiny. So this is the look, the color that it's turning out. It's actually exactly what I was hoping it was going to turn out like. Okay guys, so I tried to do a certain arrangement just now, but I wasn't liking how it was looking, so I'm actually redoing it. Right now, this is going to help me achieve what I want. So I just put a couple of bunched up paper towels underneath, and then I put the moss, and now I'm going to put this foam block, and then after that I'm gonna put some more moss on the sides just to kind of hold it together, just so it's not moving around too much. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these flowers and I'm going to clip them, and I'm gonna try. So I just got these wire clippers, and I'm gonna do that with all the flowers. Alright guys, so I think I tried about a million ways to arrange these flowers and nothing was working. So what I did is just I separated them into little bunches with probably an even amount of flowers, and I actually went to find a few more that I used for the Easter spring tablescape, just so I could really fill it. And then I also went to get my floral wire, so I'm just gonna bunch these up just in the arrangement that I want, and then I'm going to wrap it with the wire. I'm gonna do that with the other bouquets, and then I'm just gonna set them around just to kind of give it a nice even feel. I don't think I'm gonna get the look that I wanted, which was more of like a spread out bouquet. It's more than likely gonna be kind of rounded, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Okay, so that way all my flowers are spread out and they're nice and tight. Now I don't have to worry about them flopping all over the place, because that's what was happening. Okay, so all the bouquets are set. Now I'm just gonna kind of spread them out just a little bit. That way they take up a little bit more space. And I'm actually going to add some jewels into the bouquet, so I want to also have room for that. That's good. Now I just got to figure out how I'm going to add these on here. Okay guys, I think I finally figured out a way how to make those puppies stay in there. The reason I'm having such a hard time with this is because all the bouquets, I don't know if I mentioned it before or not, but all these bouquets were different lengths. So it was kind of hard to get them on there nice and even. And I'm pretty OCD about stuff like that. So I had to fix it. So what I got is one of these wooden skewers, and I'm just gonna stick it right in through where the stems are bound together by that wire. And I am basically just going to act like that's their stem and just put it right through the foam. And really I'm just going to take the rest of my moss and just kind of fill it. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to bring the other one. So the next thing I'm going to do on this end is put some E6000 glue. I'm going to do it right on the edge. And I want to do a good amount because I want to make sure that it sticks. And I'm not putting any in the middle because there's like a little, it's kind of hollow. So this actually won't even touch the middle. Okay, and so as you can see, that glue is kind of seeping out. So what I'm going to do I just kind of wrap that around twice, and that way it holds it together also. It's just going to kind of tighten it up, but then it's also going to give it another dimension on there. and I just got all sorts of moss on it, so hopefully I can get it off. And I don't know if you guys saw just the way I did that. The way to get the perfect bow is not to tie like your tiny shoelace, but you tie it upside down. So what I did was I just put my arms this way, and then I did the bow upside down, because then when you let go, it comes out just perfectly. Alright, so I got the rest of my stuff from Totally Dazzled. Now I can go ahead and finish my centerpiece. So these came in the mail today, and I just love them. I don't know, these are so pretty. So she sent me a sample pack of just, you know, different kinds. There's some with little pearls, and there's some that just have like the diamonds, but they're all just so pretty. I mean, look at that. So now what I'm going to take are these wooden skewers that I used earlier for the flowers, and I'm just gonna take some of these jewels and glue them on there. Now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, because I don't really want to put a lot of hot glue on these, because I do want to reuse them. So I think what I'm gonna put, I'm just gonna try this one first. I think what I'm gonna do is just put some like right here on the side. And then just do that. And by doing that, I can take off the hot glue at a later time when I don't wanna, when I wanna reuse them. And then that way I can stick these like straight into the foam, and these will be like face up and not like sideways. And then these that have the buckle, I'm almost thinking of just like pinning them to the flowers, but nah, I don't think I'll do that. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. And of course, my dog's barking. That's fine. It's fine either way. So it looks like this worked out pretty well. This one was a little bit heavier, so I had to put actually quite a bit of glue underneath, but these went on really easily. So I'm just gonna start putting them around in the bouquet. Okay, so this bigger one, I'm gonna try to find the center and just put it right through. So now I'm going to pin one of the brooches on the side here, and I had a really hard time choosing which one I wanted to do, but I think that, I don't know why, this one stands out to me a little bit more, so I'm just gonna put that one. And so since it does have the pin on the back, I'm just gonna pin it in there rather than glue it.